changes. So we've increased that amount from $1.5 to $2.5 million, so an additional $1 million for that. And we've moved from that flat 5% interest rate to linking the interest rate to your income band. So now individuals can access that $2.5 million for smart energy loans with interest rates of as low as 0% to as high as 5% based off your income.
Assistant General Manager for Corporate Communications and Public Affairs at the NHT, Dwayne Burbick. That brings us to the end of today's conversation. I'm Warren Bertram. Thanks for listening. Join us again next week for another edition of Get the Facts.
There's a high demand for Jamaican products and services overseas. We must expand our production capacity to meet that demand. And we need you to invest in your country to build that capacity and ensure we can take advantage of these opportunities and grow our country. Be part of the movement. Invest in your country today. Think differently. Think investment. A message from the Jamaica Information Service. A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
Nationwide 90 FM, continuing the tradition of fair, fearless, and factual reporting.
Jamaica's poverty rate has dropped from 16.7% to 8.2%. As the government's economic program begins to pay off, our country is heading towards sustained growth. We are building Jamaica. The time by the office of the Prime Minister is
4 minutes after 9.
You're inside the Consumer Hour.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Happy Friday. It is Friday, August 8, 2025. And you, of course, are tuned in to the Consumer Hour here on Nationwide 90 FM. My name is Tana Thomas, sitting in for Norgay Banton NGB, who is on vacation and should be back next week. Let me hop on over into our YouTube channel, Nationwide 90 FM Live 2. And see who is out early in the chat. First out this morning, Juliet Sanchez, my friend. Good morning to you. Good morning as well to David Nebar, Harold Townsend. I'm seeing as well Inez I. Campbell Murray. Good morning to you. Good morning as well to Monique Hunter. I'm also seeing in the chat out early, Rupert Wilson. Good morning to you, Rupert. Good morning as well to Kirkland Salmon. Carol, good morning to you, Carol. Good morning, good morning. Who else is out early in the chat? Albert Morgan, good morning to you as well. Julian Coleman, Sonia Hutton, my friend Arlene Rowe, who is now the president of the birthday club here at Nationwide. Hello to you, Arlene Rowe. Hello to you as well, Cheyenne Atkinson, Otis B. I'm also seeing you in the chat. Good morning. Good morning, Ryder 40. Omar, Marvelous Marvin, Herman, my friend, Mikhail, Katie Buello, my friend. Good morning as well to C. Hilton. All of you out early in the chat. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy to have you joining me for the Consumer Hour. Good morning as well to my friends listening on the 90 FM band. Good morning to those listening on 90.3, 0.5, 0.7, and 0.9. And if you are this morning joining us on the app or listening from the website, a very happy Friday to you. And on this beautiful Friday, it's time for JPS Cares.
The hour between 9 and 10 is brought to you by JPS, powering what matters.
Oh, Jamaica is we're built with fire, passion and vibes, and through it all there's a glow inside. Let's keep our shine alive.
From the market to the factory floors, from the hillside green to golden shores,
we're reaching heights, our energy that lights the sky.
JPS, powering what matters.
And on JPS Cares this morning, we will be joined by JPS's Customer Service Area Manager for the East, Ruthlyn Johnson. She will be engaging listeners with fun and culturally focused questions, of course, in celebration of Jamaica's journey to 63 years. And there will be gift vouchers up for grabs. So you want to ensure that you're listening keenly to the questions that Ruthlyn will be asking and ensure that you dial real quick and come on and chat with us and provide your answers. The numbers this morning, 630-9371. 630-9372, 630-9373, and 630-9374. We'll also be paying keen attention to the YouTube chat as well to see your responses. Going back to the chat real quick just before we get Ruthlyn on the line to greet some more of you joining in. I'm seeing, is this Eugita Cooper? And I'm also seeing Cherry Care, my friend. Hello to you, Cherry Care, who YouTube has designated as the third top fan in the YouTube chats. I'm seeing this morning Marvelous Marvin at number 2. And this morning, Albert Morgan is the number 1 fan in the chat this morning. So good morning to you and good morning to everybody. I'm seeing here Arlene Rose saying that whose birthday was it last night? Are you saying, Arlene Rose, that it was Jada's birthday last night? So Jada, it was your birthday yesterday. Belated happy birthday to you. Wishing for you a lovely day. Ruthlyn, you're on the line. Good morning to you.
Yes, I'm here. Morning.
Morning. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great, thanks.
All right, Ruthlyn. So talk to me about what you have on the agenda for our listeners or viewers this morning.
All right, so today is just good feeling day, good vibes day. We're just giving away stuff because my listeners on this station would have missed out last week, Friday, because all of last week we were giving away things, but Friday was Emancipation Day, so there was no interview, so they missed out on the giveaway. So what we're going to do is do a post, independence, emancipation giveaway day for them. So the people who are on today, we're going to just be giving away stuff because, of course, Jamaica just wrapped up 2 monumental celebrations, Emancipation Day on August 1, Independence Day on Wednesday, August 6th. Mm-hmm. And we want to honor the journey and the vibrant culture that we proudly carried today. I don't know if you went to the stadium on Wednesday, did you?
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to attend. You know how it was with the tickets this year. But yes. Thankfully, Ruthlyn, we're in the age now where everything is being live streamed. Right. So I did watch the entire Grand Gala.
Right. So we want to kind of keep that vibe going, and so we want to give away some vouchers today for our customers. The questions are not going to be about JPS. They're going to be about independence, about emancipation, about Jamaica. Mm-hmm. So let's see how much our people really know. They're very easy for $5,000 or $10,000 vouchers.
Wow.
And I'm just going to throw them out and, our people can come in. And, of course, we have stuff for the YouTube people and we have stuff for the people who are on the phone. So
perfect.
Whenever you're ready,
perfect.
Let's go.
All right. So how do you want to do this today, Ruthlyn? Do you want to do responses by segments from each category, meaning this segment we look for YouTubers to respond, and then the other segment we do callers, or you want to mix it up?
All right.
Whomever goes first.
Let's start out with 2 for the phone and 2 for you, and then after that we'll do 2 on YouTube.
All right, perfect. So those of my listeners, oh my goodness, and Ruthlyn, somebody's already on the line.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so let's hear the first question.
Vouchers run from JPS, and so they're ready.
Let's hear the first question, Ruthlyn.
All right, so the first question is, what is the name of the official independence celebration that is held annually in Kingston?
Joyce, good morning to you. You want to take that question, and Ruthlyn will repeat for you. Go ahead, Ruthlyn.
Hello, what is the name? Oh, hi, morning, Joyce. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank God.
Wonderful. All right, so here's the question. What is the name of the official independence celebration that is held annually in Kingston?
It's a national gala.
Think about it again, because Keith said it right, but Keith's not right. That's not what we call it. That's what we call it. Of a nice name that we call it, man. Of an adjective that describes it nicely.
Go again, Joyce.
All right. It's celebrate independence.
No, don't go off track, You're on the right track, It's just that one of the words.
National gala.
What kind of gala?
The National Gala celebration.
There is another name for the kind of gala. You look at your friend, me and you go this year, what you normally say. You know, the National Gala. There's another word that we use. Think about it. Joyce, there's another word.
God.
Think of an adjective or another word for big, Joyce. What you call it? We're going to the Dash Gala.
Everybody said them go gala. Gala. What is the word?
Oh my God. Is it
Right.
Jesus.
Joyce, that word. No man. All right. Is it? They say them go a big gala. They say them go a small gala. Them go a huge gala. What do you say to your friends when you ask them if they're going to the thing this year? What kind of gala? You know, say some old people are just going and roll around all about and I say, oh, Joyce can.
Big. They can't come up with the words.
Ruthlyn, the folks in the YouTube chats are appealing for Joyce.
They're appealing for what? For me to give her?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're saying I should give it to her?
Yes, they are.
Why? Is it because it's so easy though?
Yeah.
It's 2005.
The grand. Is it the grand gala?
Yes. Jeez,
thank you.
Yeah, Joyce.
God is good.
What you call it?
The grand gala.
Yeah, but normally isn't that what you say? Yeah, everybody, you know, say you go a grand gala.
Yes, it's true, but it just
and that you say normally.
Yes. But it's a big, large, it must be the grand gala.
Yeah, but what we're fighting, so forget the grand. Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much, Mom. Thank you.
$5,000 voucher for you.
Thank
you. Remembering the word grand.
Grand gala.
Because the official independence celebration that we keep every year in Kingston is called the Grand Gala.
That's correct.
Yes. Congratulations.
Thanks.
All right, Ruth. Joyce, stay on the line so that our producer Michelle can get your contact details to get your voucher. So congratulations to you, Ruth. And we're going to take a break here on JPS Cares and come back with more.
Make me tell you about Fantana. Make me tell you about Fantana. Make me tell you about Fan. Nothing when me need to lock. New school year with me new backpacks.
Get all you need for back to school from Fontana Pharmacy. Shop from now until September 7th and get 15% off your regular school supplies. Conditions apply.
Let me tell you about Fontana.
Since 1995, we've been your go-to source for everything related to billiards, amusement machines, and electronics. With locations at 1A Lindsay Terrace, Kingston 10, and the Village Plaza, Big Bridge, Savannah Lamar, we offer top-quality pool table parts and accessories, cutting-edge gaming machines, and more. We also specialize in assembly, sales, and service of amusement machines. We provide unmatched customer service, expert solutions, and products tailored to your needs. Who are we? We are Eclipse Enterprise. Telephone 876-960-3891.
Now, PrEP makes it so easy. One pill before you link, prevent HIV. PrEP makes it so easy. One pill before your link prevent HIV.
You want do your thing with your queen or your king.
Or get a little frisky that make you flex risky.
Prep, I extra bucketed.
To help you stay HIV negative.
Prep makes it so easy. One pill before your link prevent HIV.
Prep tablets available at your clinic from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Welcome back to the Consumer Hour, and it is JPS Cares. It's a JPS Cares Friday, and JPS's Customer Service Area Manager for the East, Ruthlyn Johnson, is on the line. Of course, today in JPS Cares, Ruthlyn is engaging with you, our listeners, our viewers, with fun, culturally focused questions in celebration of Jamaica's journey to 63 years. And of course, as you've been hearing, if you've been tuning in, there are gift vouchers up for grabs. Welcome back, Ruthlyn.
Thank you so much.
All right, so
all right, you have your next phone person.
We do. June. Yes.
June in August. Okay, June is a winner every week, by the way, you know. So
every month
she wins again. Yes. All right. So June's question is another easy question. What is Jamaica's national motto that reflects our unity? What is Jamaica's national motto that reflects our unity? Come, June.
Out of many, one people.
Easy, June. Easy done. $5,000 vouchers for you. Congratulations for just giving me those 5 words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 words. Out of many, one people.
Congratulations to you, June. And because Ruthlyn says you call in basically every week, so you know the drill.
Not every week, every month.
Every month. So you know the drill.
I feel like every time I come on, I speak with you.
No, once every month. June, July, August.
Very well to you, June. So congratulations this morning. So we're going to the YouTube chat. You're welcome.
YouTube time.
We're going to the YouTube chat now, Ruthlyn.
All right. So here's this one for YouTube. This one values $10,000. Who won the 2025 Gospel Song Competition? They need to give his name. I want the spelling right.
All right.
We want the spelling correct, and we want his full name.
So we're checking the chat. I'm seeing CG here saying Raheem Betty.
That is how it's spelled.
So the spelling we have here, Ruthlyn, RAHEIM, and
That's
Betty
right.
BETTY.
Yes, madam, Brad. Congratulations. That's a $10,000 voucher there for that person. What's the name of the person again?
CG here in the YouTube chat.
CG. Congratulations.
Congratulations to you.
That sounds that acronym for congratulations, CNG.
Indeed. Congratulations to you, CG. So another for the YouTubers.
All right, another one for $5,000. This one is very easy. What does the gold in the Jamaica flag represent? And I have, it's a multiple choice, so they just need to give it the letter. What does the gold in the Jamaica flag represent? And A, the rivers and the sea. B, the natural wealth and beauty of the sunlight. And C, the people's creativity. So A, the rivers and the sea. B, the natural wealth and beauty of the sunlight. And C, the people's creativity. What does the gold in the Jamaica flag represent? Let's hear it.
And I am seeing here out first Katie Buello. Katie Buello that gave the response B.
B is absolutely correct. Congrats, Katie Buello. I know Katie is a popular listener on your station.
Yes.
Congrats, Katie Buello. All right, so that means we go back to the phone. I need to give the phone a $10,000.
All right. So the numbers again, 630-9371, 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374. And Dwayne is on the line, Ruthlyn.
Hi, Dwayne.
Hello.
Ready for the giveaway?
Yes.
All right, Dwayne, this is your question. What is the title of the 2025 winning festival song and who sang it? What is the title of the 2025 winning festival song and what is the name of the person who sang this song?
You blow me, I never hear it. I never heard it.
You don't know that? You never hear it at all?
No, not at all. Not at all, right?
I play it. You don't listen to the radio. I play all the time on the radio.
Since
you what?
My radio just listen, I never listen. I never heard. I don't know when it was played off.
All right. Sorry then. Sorry, Dwayne. All right. Let's bring on somebody else. You can try again for another question coming up later.
All right, Dwayne. Keisha is next.
Hi, Carla.
Good morning to you, Keisha.
I'm gonna try. It is Sweet Jamaica by Abby. Sweet Jamaica by Abby.
So, they're giving me a little challenge here, Tana, because it's kind of right, but it's kind of right, but it's kind of missing a little something. All right, so it's sweet is not the full word.
Right.
So it's sweet what?
Forget please, I didn't get that.
So you said Sweet Jamaica, which those words actually are in the song, but the title is not quite the full word. Sweet Jamaica. Sweet what? Sweet J.A., right. It's Sweet J.A. and the person who sang the song is Abby. So do you know her full name?
What is the name? Dance, something like that. I don't know the pronunciation right. Dance.
Yeah. What you said is the first name?
Dance.
No, that's her last name, Dunstan.
You're right, Dunstan.
And what's her first name?
I don't know if she starts it. I don't know if her name is Abigail and she starts it. Say Abigail.
You're right, though. Like you're guessing it, I got it right. Her name is Abigail Dunstan, and she calls herself Abby D. So you're absolutely right. It's Sweet J.A. by Abby D. Can I go further and stretch out and ask if you can sing one line out there?
No, I can't sing alone because I'm not complete right most folks.
I didn't hear what you said.
No, I say I'm having a tonsillitis. No, I can't.
You're having tonsillitis.
No, I can't hold it. Sweet Jamaica.
I know, Jamaica, I know. She says sweet J-A. And then she says sweet Jamaica afterwards. All right, so congratulations, though. You did well. $10,000 for you, a $10,000 voucher for you. What is the title of the 2025 winning festival song? Sweet J.A. by Abigail Abidi Dunstan. Congratulations.
Well done, right. Keisha. Well done, Keisha. Another for the phone lines.
We have two more questions to go. And so it's one more for the phone and then one more we go back to YouTube.
Very well. Do we have another caller?
Another caller is there on the phone?
Or we can go to the YouTube in the meantime.
All right, let's go to YouTube then, since it sounds that the caller is not ready. For YouTube, what is the theme for this year's Independence celebrations? What is the theme for this year's Independence celebrations? You need to write out all of it. Don't miss any words. Don't miss anything. Just give me everything as it was. What's the theme for this year's Independence celebrations?
So we're checking the chat, to see who is out first with a response.
We have lots of bright people on YouTube, so I'm expecting them to come through quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you found something, I'm sure.
So my producer is telling me Sharifa Griffiths, who says, Ruthlyn, be proud, be bold in black, green, and gold.
Be proud, be bold. She miss out the Z, but I'm not going to kill her.
Yes.
Be proud, be bold in the black, green, and gold.
Mm-hmm.
Be proud, be bold in the black, green, and gold. Why does the name Sharifa Griffiths sound familiar to me? I don't know.
Sharifa Griffiths, well, she's an avid listener.
She's an avid listener. Okay.
Yes, and quite an active participant in our YouTube chat in the mornings as well.
All right. Congratulations, Sharifa. Congrats. All right, everybody bright this morning. We have one more question, and we go back to the phone for this one.
Mm-hmm.
This is another $10,000. Oh, that, by the way, was $10,000 that Sharifa won a while ago. And we go back to the phone for another $10,000. And this one, You have somebody on, by the way?
We do. Dwayne is back. Yes, Dwayne is back.
Dwayne, Dwayne,
Yeah.
sure you get this one, you know.
Well, I would
So I require you to go back to your history class, you know, in school. All right? So Dwayne, tell me, when was slavery abolished in Jamaica?
18,000. 1838 slave trade, 1834 slavery, 1838.
You're bright, you know. You're bright, bad.
1962 independence.
Of course, we all know that it never really kind of happened at that time because our ancestors still did not have the freedom that they wanted. But in 1838, things did really, you know, the freedom really took place. So 1834, and then things happened in 1838. You were able to bring the 2 days. Thank you so much. Congrats, Dwayne. So you came back and you take it with a big question.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Persistency is key.
Voucher for you right there.
Congratulations to you, Dwayne.
I like it to know, Dwayne, walk it back after them.
Yes, man. Persistency this morning.
Yes, man.
Yes.
All right. So there we have it. We have given vouchers to quite a few of our customers this morning. Remember to leave your name with the producer so that we can apply these figures to your account, and then you can, you know, pay a little less for your light bill for the next bill that comes up. And congratulations. We thank you so much for joining in. We're happy that our people are knowledgeable about our country and about things, whether current things or things from the past. And we're pleased that people are able to come up with the answers very, very quickly. It shows that we are, you know, we're in the know. Mm-hmm. And we care about our country and we are proud Jamaicans. Congratulations for being a part of the Emancipendence Trivia. And of course, from all of us at JPS, we want everybody to shine on. Because, you know, it's a Shine On campaign that's running now, Tana, right?
Indeed.
Right, so we're shining on.
And just to clarify for Dwayne, Ruthlyn, it's a $5,000 or $10,000 gift voucher.
It's a $10,000.
There you go, Dwayne.
I didn't say what it was. It's
to you again.
It's a big question, you know, because it required you to go down in the history.
Yes.
In the history book. So yes, it's a 10,000, and it was well deserved because he actually gave us the history of 1834 and 1838.
Yes, we had that 4-year of apprenticeship between 34 and 38.
Right.
Yes.
So congrats, $10,000 voucher for Dwayne.
All right.
All right, I'm here now. If anybody wants to call in, so I know you're going to go to a break, but I'm still here if callers call in for other things.
All right. So we're going to take a break here on the Consumer Hour. This, of course, is JPS Cares, and come back with more.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers provides quality insurance coverage and risk management services. The time by Spectrum Insurance Brokers Limited, setting the industry standards, is
9:30.
We're making the markets better for you. In the last financial year, more than $100 million was spent on repairs for Sentence Bay, Ocho Rios, Santa Cruz, and the Yallas markets. We completed phase 1 of the new Buff Bay market, and the final phase will be completed before the end of this year. Alexandria and the Spalding markets are set for rehabilitation in this financial year. The Ministry of Local Government and Community Development is working to modernize our markets, making them more convenient for doing business. Local government is working for you.
Passion and vibes, and through it all there's a glowing side. Let's keep our shine alive.
From the market to the factory floors, from the hillside green to golden shores,
we're reaching heights, our energy that lights the sky.
JPS, powering what matters.
Reading is fundamental at Cozy Corner Books. We are your friendly neighborhood bookstore packed with new releases, timeless classics, and interactive story time. Beat the back-to-school stress and order from the comfort of your home or office, and we will source, wrap, and deliver to you. Follow us on social media at Cozy Corner Books JA or call us at 876-669-6813. Visit us at Shop 3 Vision Plaza in Kingston. Come explore, discover, and create with Cozy Corner Books and more today.
Welcome back to the Consumer Hour. My name is Tana Thomas, and I'm sitting in for Norgay Banton, who is on vacation. And this morning, of course, is JPS Cares. We have on the line JPS's Customer Service Area Manager for the East, Ruthlyn Johnson, who will be taking your calls now. If you have any matters, any queries having to do with the Jamaica Public Service Company, you can call us. The number's 630-9371, 630-9372, 630-9373, and 630-9374. For those of you who are able to come on over to our YouTube channel, Nationwide 90FM Live 2, you can do so and put your questions in the chat, and I will read them out. Carlene Smith, I did see your concern earlier in the chat as well. If you could reach out to us at Nationwide, so that we can provide some intervention in relation to the matter that you raised in the chat. Also, Ruthlyn, a listener called yesterday to lodge a complaint about his fencing in Savannah District in Hayes Clarendon. He said that JPS came to do some debushing, cut down some branches that were hanging over on power lines, and that in the process of doing that his fence was flattened. Some of the branches fell on a part of his fencing, and that part collapsed, and he's saying it happened over a month and a half ago. He had reached out to JPS to find out what they were planning to do about it, but he said that those efforts were futile. So just bringing that to your attention.
Yeah, I think I saw it from Michelle. I will get in touch with the relevant team so that they can address the issue.
Mm-hmm.
And speak with the person who submitted the report.
Okay, very well. But in relation to that overall, Ruthlyn, activities across the country in relation to your power lines and getting, hanging branches of those power lines, how has that been going?
Well, that's what we call vegetation management. That is something that happens all the time. We're always doing vegetation management. Things become a little more heightened closer to the hurricane season and during the season, because you want to make sure that there are no trees and branches that can become, what we call things that can damage the lines that go to people's houses and damage our main lines as well. But generally, whenever I talk about vegetation management on radio programs like this one, I'm always encouraging our customers to not allow the trees to grow into the power lines, that they need to be calling us to come and assist them with cutting the trees or turning the power off so they can get somebody to cut it, because it's quite a bit of a hassle. Because the number of calls that we get, people will sometimes think that we're ignoring them. We're not coming to them. I reported this from when, and nobody has come. But there are a lot of calls that we're getting, and a lot of calls to be answered and attended to. So you really want to avoid having to be calling us to come and assist you. And also, if the tree is on your property, it's really that you should trim that tree, and we will turn the power off. And even that can sometimes be problematic, because in order to turn the power off, Tana, we're going to have to turn the power off on the entire road. So because your neighbor has a tree on their property that's growing into the power line, we know we'll have to turn off the power on your road in order to give them the opportunity to trim that tree. And it means that we have to plan it, because, dependent on what's happening on the road, dependent on the kind of area that is happening in, if it's commercial, for example, or if there's a nursing home on that road, you can't just turn it off like that. You have to make contact with those people to work out the best day to do it, and then you turn off the power. You're making contact with the person who is going to do the trimming. They need to get a gardener or somebody who's going to do it. So it requires a lot of logistics to get it done. So it might not happen as quickly as you want it to, because it's not just about you at that point in time. It's about the entire street and all the people who will be impacted on that road. And also, when do we have a crew to come and do the turn off of the power and all these things? So it can be a little bit of a hassle, which is why we always encourage persons avoid planting trees that will grow to great heights under the power line. We need to have clearance. So if there's a power line that runs across your property, or it runs near to your fence on the main, Don't plant a pear tree. Don't plant a breadfruit tree, a mango tree, a guinea tree. Those trees that are going to grow all the way up into the lines, because you want to avoid having to get into the whole logistical issues that will come when you want to get that tree trimmed.
Yes.
And you also want to avoid the tree being there, not being trimmed, and it being there, and then a hurricane comes and that tree breaks down your service wire. And then when everybody on the road gets back power, you don't have any power to your premises because your service wire is still on the ground because the tree broke down and brought down the wire with it. So it's really just to think ahead and be conscious. I always tell Nora, it's my word that I use. I don't like when people are just living, my grandmother would say, willy-nilly. You're just going along and things just happen to you. Don't let life happen to you. You happen to life. Be conscious of what you're doing, because what you do today will impact you maybe 10 years later. So think about the things that you're doing today. So plant small shrubs, small flowers, things that can beautify your place but don't grow to great heights. And of course, if the trees are on the outside, on the public thoroughfare, it's our responsibility to address those trees. You report them, we should come as quickly as possible. Yes, we have, there's usually a queue of all the calls that we get and all the trees to be cut.
Yes.
But definitely when we come and trim, we should do it in such a way that it doesn't break down your fence or break down your things.
Yes.
Things could happen, yes. And if they do, we should actually adjust them quickly. So I will get in touch with that crew to get them to address this particular issue that has happened.
And Ruth Lynn, we have a caller on the line. Yes, Loy. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Morning, Miss Johnson.
Hi,
Good morning, Jonah.
Morning.
Listen, I cut off last and I see you responded to my problem. So thank you.
You're most welcome.
And I wanted to make a suggestion regarding the cents on the bill, because I know you listen to suggestions. Maybe what you could do, anything 99 cents and under, if people don't pay, you just put it on the next bill, but not charge them the late payment fee. How is that?
It's a good suggestion. I'll put it to the people who take care of that part of the business and hear what they say.
Yeah,
I put it to them. Like, I mean, it's a good suggestion. I'm sure it probably has come up before, maybe from even our side, but at this point in time, it still is not something that we do. So I'll put it to them again and point out that Lloyd made that suggestion on Nationwide.
Yeah.
To the world.
Yeah, you'd be doing us a good service if you did that.
All right, I will see what can be done in that regard, because I know that sometimes it's not your fault. I know that sometimes it is that the place that you go to make the payment, they actually don't take the cents out of the money you give them because they probably don't have the change to give you back. And even though we encourage everybody to round up, so you get 26 cents, round it up to 50. We encourage everybody to round up, but it keeps happening where, especially or pensioners, the roundup doesn't happen, and then they end up with a $250, and it's plus tax, because GCT is charged on the late fee. There's no GCT on the early payment incentive, but there's GCT on the late fee. So there is a charge plus GCT of $250 plus whatever the GCT works out to be on that. Then it applies to the customer's account, and sometimes it's really for 10 cents. I know persons are very annoyed about it, so I'll share the suggestion, Lloyd. Thank you so much for that.
And I think what they did, sometimes when you round up as the customer, what they do is print exactly what is stated on the
bill.
The bill, and or forget.
If it was $5,000.97. And they round up to 6,000. They took the 6,000 from you. They still only put on your receipt.
I'm not quite sure what they did, because I pay by credit card and they add the tax to it, add the tax to it as well. So when you look at it, you figure all is well. But it didn't happen.
Oh, it didn't happen. Okay. Yeah, it also means, though, that until change takes place, we need to talk again with our partners, the collection agencies, for them to always remember that what the action that they take, you know, just like I was talking a while ago about the action that people take can impact you. The action they take to maybe serve what they are doing in terms of not having any coins to give you back, then impacts you with a late fee plus GCT charge. So it's something that we need to, you know, get beyond eventually, where you don't have that challenge, they don't have that challenge, and we also can get to collect. So I'll pass it on. It's a good suggestion. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Loy.
Yeah, Antonia, today's my birthday.
It is.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Voucher though, Loy.
Eh?
Such a pity you didn't get a voucher today.
I was trying, but you know how it is. You're getting older, so you're not as quick.
Fast enough.
Happy birthday to you, Loy. Wishing for you a lovely day, however you wish to spend it.
Yeah, man, it will be lovely. So thank you.
Wonderful.
And take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
We're going to take Louis before the break, Ruthlyn. Louis, good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you today?
Doing good. How are you?
I've seen better days, but I've seen worse. Thank you. I'm one of the dearest customers who hasn't received a red bill in the better part of 5 years. Believe that or not.
You were for 5 years?
Yes. Well, evidently, I should have been provided with what do you call those smart meters? But
you don't have a smart meter, and the one that has stopped working?
I won't bore you to death with the history. So fancy to say I got a call one day while I was in an office where I work, and they said, "We're at your gate and would like to put in the meter." I said, "But you can't do that because I'm at my office, and I can be there within an hour, but not before." They said, "No, we can't wait. She will call you." Well, I never did find out who she was. She never did call me, and that was at least 5 years ago. And the business about trying to get online and talk to the system, that didn't work either. So I thought I'd bring it to your attention because sooner or later somebody's going to say, "By the way, you know, $6 million, you know, for these bills."
Yes.
And I'm not about to have that happen.
Calling. Because I want you to leave your details so that she will call you.
Okay. Now, what I'd like to ask is who am I to call on that program by virtue of the fact that I'm driving now. I haven't got the account number with me. It's in my diary, but I can call in a few minutes.
Well,
or later.
Information with him so that he can know.
Yes, Louis, hold the line. Do not hang up. Hold the line so that my producer can speak with you.
Thank you very much indeed. Have a good day now.
You have a good day as well.
Thanks for calling.
All right, so we're going to take a break here on the Consumer Hour, and after the break, we take some more of your calls in the final segment.
Fill all your prescriptions, get cosmetics and other pharmaceutical items at Mannings Hill Pharmacy, located at 34A Mannings Hill Road, Kingston. Telephone 924-6280. At Mannings Hill Pharmacy, they stock all the hard-to-get medication. The time by Mannings Hill Pharmacy is
9:46.
A+ for back to school? Yep, you can score that. Just grab an A+ back to school loan from Access Financial. Why? Reduced interest rates, duh. Plus, you could win your loan interest free.
That's right. Apply for an A+ back to school loan and you could be entered to win your loan interest free in the Lucky Loans promotion.
From school fees to footwear, uniforms to booklets, we've got you covered.
For back to school, the only thing you need is a reduced rate loan from Access Financial's A+ back to school promotion. Conditions apply.
Truth is, HIV affects everyone. Truth is, avoiding care leads to a weaker immune system. That means you could get really sick. The truth is, the hardest pill to swallow isn't the medication. It's the problems that follow when you don't take them. Let's get through this together. Remain in care. You can live life to the fullest with HIV. And that's the truth. A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Welcome back to the final segment of the Consumer Hour. My name is Tona Thomas, sitting in for NGB, Norgay Banton, who is on vacation. This, of course, is JPS Cares. It's JPS Cares Friday. And on the line is a customer service area manager for the East, Ruthlyn Johnson, who is taking your calls. I am seeing a couple comments in our YouTube chat, Ruthlyn. Edgar Morgan said in Portmore, the lights have been flickering since the week started. So bringing that one to your attention. And I'm also seeing here Marvelous Marvin saying, Tana, please ask Miss Johnson if there's a disconnection on a property that no one lives, if there's still a service charge for the meter.
All right, so for the first one, for Portmore, we would need more specific information because Portmore is quite huge. Mm-hmm. So we'll need to know where exactly are the lights flickering so that somebody could check on that. So if she could narrow it down maybe to a specific area or community, that would help. Because I don't think it's all of Portmore.
Right. So Edgar, if you could provide us with some more information, read that.
And then for the next one, if once a customer has not terminated their account, terminated means you've said to JPS, I no longer want to have this service at this place. I'm no longer on the grid for this particular location. That's the only time you don't have a charge on your account. But once you're still a customer, so even if you've been disconnected and you've not terminated the account, which means that at some point in time you can come back and reconnect the service and we put back the power, we turn the power back on. Once that is still the case, you're going to get a customer charge, which is about, I could round it off to about $1,000. It's 800 something plus tax. Mm-hmm. So it may round off to about $1,000. But that's if you are still a customer of ours. As long as the account is still considered connected to JPS, you will get the customer charge, even if it's disconnected.
And Natural Mystic here says that been reporting a collapsing light post for months now between 68 and 70 Westminster Road, Kingston 10. So a collapsing light post between 68 and 70 Westminster Road, Kingston 10. And Amoy Harridge here says, Ruthlyn, let me read this verbatim. It's causing the lights to flicker and dim whenever the breeze blows on 11th Way, 7 East, Greater Portmore. It's not on anyone's property. It is on the common across from the houses. So...
Okay, just read again that address for me. 11th Way.
7 East, Greater Portmore.
Okay. And this is for the first one that you had read.
This is a completely different YouTuber. So I'm not sure if both of them are the same location, but they're having the same issue.
The same issue? Yes. All right. So I got that address right there, 11th Way, 7 East. I know she said it's not, or the person said it's not their specific property, but in that general area. So I can send it to the St. Catherine team.
Yes. Right. So area. Yes. Going back to the phone lines, Mr. Wright, good morning.
Hi. Good morning, Ms. TT and Ms. Johnson.
Morning to
you. Good morning, Mr. Wright.
Thank you. All right. I'm calling pertaining to some overgrown trees that we have along the Snowden Road to Blenheim Town. Right, this is in Newport, Manchester. Which several areas they are touching the distribution line. So right. So wouldn't mind if you could have a team take a look at it. Several areas along that stretch of road.
All right. So let me get it now. Snowden. You said Snowden Road.
Down. Snowdon.
Don. Okay.
Correct. That is Newport, Manchester.
This is Newport, Manchester. This is along the public thoroughfare?
Yeah.
Yes? All right. So overgrown trees.
Right. Along the the road right to Blenheim Town. There are several areas where the trees are touching.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for that report. I will share it with the Manchester team.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for calling. Ruth Lynn Prossett here in our YouTube chat is asking, what is the process to have electricity restored to a property after 2 years?
All right. To have electricity restored to a property after 2 years, the first thing the customer will have to do is recertification. You need to get an electrician to come in, look at the wiring and everything, make sure that everything is fine. Then it has to be passed by the electrical inspector. The electrician will help you to do that. That's a licensed electrician, by the way, not just anybody who says they know about electricity. Licensed electrician. He will come in and do the work, and then he will get the inspector to assist with passing the job to make sure that everything is fine. This is necessary for our customers need to know, because they may get annoyed sometimes because it does cost money. Mm-hmm. It is necessary because after 2 years, a property might have wires that have gone bad. They're chafed, they're broken, the connections are corroded. Stuff might be happening with all the electrical connections in the house. And if we turn power on to that property, there could be a fire. Things could go wrong. We don't want that to happen. So the electrical license of the country has stipulated within it, embedded within it, is that any premises that has not had power for more than a year must be recertified before power can be put back on that property. So the first thing that needs to be done is a recertification. When that is done, and a certificate will be issued to the customer. You can take that certificate along with the ID just to make sure that, you know, if it's the person who owned the property who had the power there before who's returning, then all you would need is your identification, that certificate, and something that shows that you are the owner of the property, which is the title or the tax. And you can come into an office. We have 5 offices across the country, or you can do it on the mobile app. Submit your documents at services, and we put your power back on. But the key thing in that is the inspection report. It has to be recertified.
Okay, Prossett. So there's information that you asked for, and we have William on the phone lines. William, good morning.
Good morning, Titi. Morning, Miss Johnson.
Good morning. Long time since we've heard from you.
Try sometime, but fail. Yeah, two things.
What's happening today?
Yeah, 2 things I call about. The first one is a cousin of mine. Him live in the Clarendon area. He have a meter. It's a scheme house in Livingston. And they pay to move the meter, put it up on one of those long posts where you people put up.
In the box, the running box.
Right. He now have no access to steam this because that gentleman up in his 80. And 2 times I set up in him, send him 2 estimated bill. And he's very concerned because the last time they do it, when he do get a reading bill, it's a huge bill, and you understand that they say what? You were underestimated.
Underestimated.
Right, and he's concerned. Why remove the meter from his house, put it up on these posts, and tell him that again to read from the office, and at the same time, they are sending him estimated bills too. And this is the second time it happened to him.
Right. So there are a number of issues that play there, William. And first is that if his meter went into the box on the pole, there's a little device that he's supposed to have received. I don't know if he wasn't at home on the day when the meter was moved and so he didn't get it, or I'm not sure what happened, but there's a little device that he should get, a small box that represents his meter that he can actually, that's supposed to be placed on the wall or, you know, somewhere in his house, that he's able to use that to monitor his usage. So it shouldn't be that you're just totally disconnected and you don't know what's happening because your meter is away from you and you don't know. There should be, he should get that. And if he doesn't have it, if he can't go, somebody who can assist him can go to the office that's closest to him. That was the Mandeville office. He said Clarendon. It's closer to that side. That is closer to the Spanish Town side. He could go to the Spanish Town office and ask for the device. It's called a CIU, Customer Information Unit. That's what it means. CIU. You can go and ask for one of them. Because that, we marry it to the meter so that whatever happens with the meter, you can see it on that little device. You should have one. So you can still remain connected to us and understand what's happening. So I don't know who helps him or if he can go himself, but he needs to go to the office and ask for what. The other thing, he really should not be getting estimated bills because his meter was moved. So that we need to check out to find out why that is happening. So I'd love if you could leave his information with the producer so I can check to see what's going on, why he's getting estimated bills.
Well, I don't have account number, so I don't leave me.
Yeah, his phone number, you can leave it so I can call him?
Yeah, man, I have a phone number for him.
So leave it with the producer so I can call him.
Yeah, and the other point now, this is with my situation. In last month, I was in here sleeping and me and my door licking down, boom, 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 boom. I said, I wonder who this. You know, I jump up and what met JPS and police. I said that you have a legal connection. I say legal connection where? He said, see this, you never know about it. I said, 3 packet come off it. 2 to me and 1 to the next door neighbor. Based upon how matter and set up. It's the scheme and get up more here. So what me did before burial, the post where the service line came from, the iron post and the house top, many of them rattling out and so. So I get somebody and get one of those 5-gallon buckets and cast it in. That means even if this time they come and serve, it don't affect. You understand? So but me have to split the bucket now that you could have go around the pipe. So me get a piece of electrical wire. No, it was a telephone wire and ban it. But then never go back up the operator after it's up there same way. So I don't know where him stay and see the piece of wire whatever ban on it. He never come look and to make sure before this man come actually embarrass me.
William, we're up on the clock. Yes, we're up on the clock.
Can you leave your number so I can call you because I want to know what happened in the long run, but the time is running out. So let me call you and let's talk about it after here, you know?
Yeah, I'm not leaving my cousin number with Michelle.
Yes, William, you do that. So leave your number as well as your cousin's number so that Ruthlyn can reach out to both of you. But thank you so much for calling. Ruthlyn, and thank you so much for joining me today for JPS Cares with all your giveaways and responding to all the queries that our listeners had.
All right, no problem. Thank you so much for having me, Tana. And we will speak again soon.
Sure.
Have a wonderful weekend.
Have a wonderful weekend as well. So that was Ruthlyn Johnson, JPS's Customer Service Area Manager for the East in JPS Cares on the Consumer Hour today. And before I go, Arlene Rose sending happy birthday blessings to an awesome granddaughter, Jada Hodges, a.k.a. Poaching Queens, whose birthday will be tomorrow. So happy birthday when it comes, Jada, from your mom as well as your son, Jada, and your siblings, your entire family. Enjoy your birthday. That's your mom, Cher. I'm Tana Thomas. Thanks so much to my technical operator, Kevin, my super producer, Michelle McCrae-Smith, and all of you who make the show possible. Up next, the Consumer Hour, Cliff Hughes Online. Up next, I host too many shows. Up next, Cliff Hughes Online with Tyrone. Good morning.
The hour between 9 and 10 was brought to you by JPS, powering what matters.
That was the Consumer Hour.
Nationwide 90 FM, continuing the tradition of fair, fearless, and factual reporting. You're listening to Nation.